Hey guys, it's Keith, and this is my first impression on Battlefield 3. So, been playing the beta. So far, I got positive reviews. But I got a list of things I want to talk about here. So I'm gonna start it off with some bugs. So some of the bugs I noticed were graphic bugs. So sometimes people would fall on the ground, or I don't know, like their body would become like spaghettified. So one time I saw a body just a few times actually. I've seen a body just start flying across the map. That was pretty funny. I think I actually got one recorded later on, but yeah. So bugs, but I mean that's purely understandable. I mean because it's beta and it's programming issues. It's not really the game mechanic issues. So that'll be all. Those kinks will be worked out within the next month, and that'll be fine, and so on. Um, so another thing I want to talk about is snipers. Snipers, again, they seem a little underpowered. For me, it takes a couple shots to kill somebody unless you hit them in the head. And it's unfortunate because a lot of the medium range weapons, like any sort of AK or any medium range weapon, you can counter the snipers pretty easily, especially if you have a flashlight, because you can confuse them and you get a. I had a couple times. There's two people behind a tree. One guy has a flashlight on his AK, or on any weapon, a flashlight, and he pops out on one side of the tree, and the sniper gets drawn to that side, and the other dude just, goes on the other side of the tree, and he has just as much accuracy and range with his medium range weapon as a sniper, using his AK. You can even get those magnification scopes on the medium range weapons, and you can easily see the snipers. You can even do that. I've been countering snipers with my iron sights. I mean, so again, snipers get a little bit shit on here. Um, Another thing is, another underpowered weapon that seems to be prevalent is the rockets. Now, I did get a few awesome kills with the rockets right there, you can see, but there's also a lot of times where I didn't. There's a few times where I would nail somebody with the rocket and wouldn't kill him, and I'd hit him with another, wouldn't kill him. Hit him with the third, and finally kill him. Or, if I was able to even get that third rocket off by then. But, yeah, I mean, the rockets, the damage just, I don't know, the damage seems alright if you just, nail them, but the blast radius seems a little small. Here's another bug. It's pretty funny. All right, so rockets. I don't know. I like rockets. Everyone likes rockets, but I don't know. I wish they were a little bit more devastating. Like if they made the damage and the radius bigger, but the ammo lower, that might. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so another thing is hit detection. Hit detection seems to be a little skewed off right now, but it's still a beta, so that's fine. It's acceptable. So, again, that'll be worked out. Sometimes it's at crucial moments. Sometimes you get, like free kills or whatever. Right here is an example of people taking forever to die. Sometimes a lot of people they seem to have a lot of health. And it's purely kind of due to this shotgun damage. A lot of shotguns in this game, the damage seems to be reduced. You're only able to really kill somebody in one shot if you're standing right next to them and you land, you land all the blast on them, all the shot on them. If you aim like at an arm, point blank, won't kill them. If you aim at the chest, it'll kill them. But if you stand back a little bit, it probably won't kill him. It'll spread out too much. I don't know. I don't know. The damage from the shotguns doesn't seem to be as commanding as previous versions. Let's see. Assault. All right. Whatever else. Oh, Assault. A lot of people have been playing the kit Assault. It seems to be one of the most played kits right now. I've seen a lot of the community get a little bit angry about that. Because it's just everyone's doing it. There's no variety. But actually, for me, I was a little bit different. I actually started off as Recon for the first couple, levels or whatever. Because in my mind, I feel like as Recon, you'll be sitting back and be able to see more of the map, and I'll be able to get like my bearings sooner.
Oh God!
And then after I did a few matches and levels as Recon, I did go to Assault like everybody else, and I enjoyed it, but I don't know, I wanted to try everything out, so I ended up settling as Engineer, because, I don't know, Assault's still half and half with me. I don't know. I like the medium range weapons. They seem to be some of the best in the game so far. Another thing about the medium range weapons and the assault stuff is the flashlight. Like I mentioned before, in close range, that flashlight is so dominant. You can blind the entire person's screen. I've had it happen to me, and I've done it to others. So it's one, until you get it, you feel a little bit left out, and then when you do get it, you'll be like, oh man, this is awesome. I'm gonna use this. So I did use it, other weapon accessories like the flashlight are easily used. You can customize them easy in the customize window. The thing is, though, you have to be in game to do that. You have to do it, before you spawn. So you have to, you go to the customization tab, you go to your kit, and you select the your primary weapon, and you can throw all the accessories on it. And it's pretty easy to do that. The thing is, though, with the new Origin client, there's this browser interface, and it shows your character stats and all your weapons and things like that. However, you cannot customize your weapons in the browser. You can only do it while you're in game before you spawn. And for me, when I'm about to be spawned, I want to get in the game and go and go kill people. I don't want to spend a little bit of extra time customizing my weapon. I want to be able to do that outside of the match. I don't want to be I want to be able to come prepared. I don't want to have to try to wing it. But I don't know. Maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe. But another thing is with the browser, it feels like a Battlefield Facebook. Because it gives all your it shows like your recent like weapons unlocked or your ribbons, and you can comment in Whoa it, which is Battlefield like or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, you can invite your friends to the party, and you can do a voice chat through it. The thing is, though, your browser has to be open, I think, or I don't know, but that's how we did it. I'm pretty sure it has to be open. So, I don't know, the browser thing seems to be throwing me off. I wish it was all in-game. I don't know, whatever. It's just my preference. I'm not sure how others think of it, but that's what I've been thinking about it. Alright, so, moving on to map size. Map sizes seem to be pretty good. Oh, there's a nice little glitch right there. So the map size is pretty good. They adapt, which is cool. So I don't know, for those of you not familiar, once you get these points, you move on to the next area of the map, and you fight over the next set of points. And if the attackers don't get this set, then the defenders win. And if the attackers do, they move on. So map sizes are good, and it's this map, the beta map. You get the outside, and then you get this tunnel right here, and then you go into like the city. So it's a good variety. Here there's going to be 8 maps total, and there's going to be each map is going to be adaptable to every type of gameplay. So map size and map quality seems to be very good right now. It's it's a little daunting task for new timers to like learn all the the secret areas of all the maps, but everyone gets to start there, so it's pretty fair. Alright, so another little thing that irked me was the teammates being able to push you. So a lot of times when I was prone and I was trying to hide, and I was crawling, and I'm trying to be super sneaky snake, and getting ready to kill somebody. Well, one of my teammates will run over me and it'll shove my character off to the side, and a lot of times that has ended in my death. And one time I was actually at the edge of one of those train cars, looking out the doorway, and my teammate pushed me out into the rails, and I got hit by all kinds of bullets, rockets, and everything. So whatever. As for the graphics right now, even though it's still the beta, graphics look great. And the vehicles, we didn't get to play any vehicles. Yeah. Game sounds great. Yeah, so I think they did a really good job with the sound effects and the visuals and the graphics. So the whole sense stimuli is fantastic. You even got the live map, so parts of the map are fighting other parts of the map. With if you I seen like these ground-to-air rockets, fight at these planes flying by, and you can just watch it. You can sit back and watch like a movie. It's pretty cool. The thing is, though, I like to be involved, so I like to go, so I'll go and do it. But so so overall, you got the the medium range weapons dominating. A lot of people playing assault. You got the promotion system that everyone's used to, the browser system that nobody's used to, and there's some frustrating points at times, but for the most part, I'm enjoying myself and I'm enjoying this game, and I'm interested to see how it'll turn out over the next month and when it's released. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Keith out.